The life we live in is full of surprises. I really think that's what makes life so beautiful. Because you don't know what really will happen next. You don't really know what tomorrow holds. You don't know if you're going to wake up in the morning. You don't know if you're going to eat today. You don't know if you're going to become rich today. You don't know if you might find the love of your life today. We live life knowing every single day what we're going to do, what we're going to eat, what activities going to happen. If we live life and knew exactly how our whole life is going to be planned out, and there's no change in that, if we knew ourselves how our whole lifespan is going to be, it will take out the point of living. It really will. When you is going through life, I think the most beautiful part is the unpredictable part about life. The fact that you can literally like brainstorm and you know what, I want my life to be like this. So I'm going to do this, that, and the third. So my life can be like this. It can change. It won't even be that. You could say that and you could want that and it don't even be that. And then what you thought was good and what you thought you needed in the moment, what you thought would be the best thing in the moment when you didn't have it, you figure out later on that the thing that you have now is better than what you was wanting. That's one thing about this life stuff, man, and one thing about God. You'll want one thing and then another thing happen. And you'll be like, this ain't exactly what I wanted. But then later down the road, you be grateful. You're happy. Because if you know exactly what you're getting and you want it and stuff like that, you won't have no drive. You know what I'm saying? You won't have no drive. You wouldn't really seek opportunity and stuff like that. You'll just have a one mind. I don't know what y'all religion is, but I'm gonna bring a little bit of God in here. You know what I'm saying? Because we acknowledge God, but God real live, like, he gives you free will. Like, he knows what your life is going to be like, but at the same time, he gives you free will to choose what your life is going to be like. See, God gives you two paths: the wild freedom and then the God seeing freedom. Either way, he knows both of the lifestyles. You could do the lifestyle that you want, and you know what I'm saying, disobedient, not really doing what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying? You could choose that lifestyle, the terrible lifestyle and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, do bad habits and all that. God not going to force you to do good habits, bro. That's all up to you. We see it every single day. There be old people that talks about they wish they done better with their life. And that's just a clear example itself. There be 80-year-olds that talk about how if they made these better decisions, how better their life was. If they listen to God, how better their life was. So you have the wilderness freedom, and then you have the God-seeking freedom. You know what I'm saying? Either way, God sees both paths. Either way, he knows what path you choose. But either way, you still have freedom on both sides to really, in your mind, what I want to do. God, I really want to do this. And you show God that you actually want to do this and stuff like that. Actually put the work in. You actually show God that you want that relationship real bad, and you actually trying and doing the right things. He's going to reward you with that. or he's not, or he'll give you something even better. And that was makes life so beautiful, because the act of freedom, the act of a free mind, the act of not knowing what the next step is, but still going out your way to take that next step, still going out that way to seek something that it probably wasn't even meant for you to to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it wasn't meant for you to be maybe it wasn't meant for you to meet that person at that time. See it every day. We see it every day. We experience it. Like, maybe it wasn't right for you to see that person at that time, but you still pursued that person. You still build that up, even though that wasn't your path, even though that person wasn't in your path to be with. You know what I'm saying? You still had that opportunity, and you still pursued that. And that's what really is so beautiful about life, is the opportunities, man. The opportunities, the not knowing, but you know what? We're gonna, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing, but we still gonna take a next step. We still gonna build something, you know, we still gonna pursue this. And if it's not for me, it's just simply not for me. But sometimes you never give up. Exactly. Sometimes things don't be for you at all. So, like, if a lot of things were for you, bro, you automatically get it. You'll automatically get it. It puts a gradually, you know what I'm saying? It puts to gradually come across you, you know? You supposed to gradually build that up. Like relationships, you never just off the rip. Some people do. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people do off the rip find no, actually, no. Forget what I just said right there. You don't just automatically find your dream partner like that. No. You go through steps, learning curves, and learning. Even with your partner, it's not a perfect relationship. It never will be a perfect relationship, but for it to be as healthy as it is, you have to learn that person. You have to learn from them previous relationships that you had, and their problems and your problems, and what you need to improve on, and stuff that you need to watch out for your next partner. You see what I'm saying? It's the learning, bro. It's the journey, bro. Everything, the whole life revolves around journey, bro. Think about it like this. Trees. If trees knew exactly where their life was going to be, like if trees knew that they're going to eventually die, and they eventually going to get chopped down and turned into pieces of paper and stuff like that, you think trees will want to live? No. If anything, they'll try to die. They'll take all whatever trees need in their system to grow and stuff like that. They'll strip all the nutrients from the body, because it's like, what's the purpose of me living if I'm about to die like this? If I'm about to get chopped down like this, used like this, be thrown like a paper airplane, be ripped apart because somebody didn't like an idea that they had. Now they ripping me apart. It's the journey, bro. Everything around you is literally the journey, bro. It's a journey. It's a journey. And that's what's so beautiful, bro. That is what's so beautiful, bro. The unpredictable path. Cause think about it. And now y'all know this was gonna come. Now think about it. You already deciding an outcome for what your future gonna be. You already saying, I already know I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna be that, I'm not going to be this, I'm not going to be that because I'm not good enough, or I'm not doing this, that, and the third. I'm not in this type of position and stuff like that. You already decided your future before you could even started it, bro. Mind you, you don't even know. You saying that now, and then later on, you end up pursuing that and actually doing that, actually being the biggest to ever do it. So you sitting around and telling yourself you're not going to be able, you're not going to do it, and this, that, and the third. You're real live, like holding back the unpredictable event that can happen for your life, the unpredictable change that can happen for your life. You think a lot of people that's like real big and famous and rich and stuff like that, you think they knew they was gonna be that rich, and you think they didn't have doubts? No, bro, they had ton of doubts. They didn't know they was going to get this far. Some of them did have that mentality, I'm going to get it this far, and made it happen. And sometimes it don't even sit right with them. They like, dang, I can't believe it. Like, it's actually happening to me. So who is you to decide that you can't do something? You should always walk in this way. If it ain't cruel and corrupt, you should always walk in this world like you can do anything, because anything is possible. You can literally do anything. Things that you say that you won't do and you can't do will flip around and you end up doing it and can do it. There's a lot of foods that we always say, oh yeah, I will never eat that, I'll never eat that, and sometimes end up eating that food. So stop saying and stop having that mindset that you can't do something, or you scared to do something because you already know the results is, but you never even tried or to attempt, and you don't even know what your future holds for you to say that you can't do something. Stop. You need to stop that. You can do anything, and everything is available and possible for you to do, bro.